It is September 25th, 2024, and this is the latest breaking news updates for Medellin, Colombia, and Colombia as a whole. Follow along.
DC Rob's got the info you need, from the East Coast streets to the Caribbean breeze. Travel smart, stay sharp, that's the creed. Knowledge is power, proceed and succeed. Colombia's first.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. Thanks for watching. You're watching dcbornrob Erasing Borders. I'm DC Rob. Let's jump into the news. I have about 9 or 10 good stories. Let's get it going. In sentencing news, Carlos Augusto Fernandez Raigosa, a former police officer in Medellin, has been sentenced to 7 years in prison for his role in a human trafficking network. He admitted to recruiting young women under the guise of offering modeling jobs and facilitating their transfer to France for sexual and labor exploitation. During his tenure at the La Candelaria station from 2022 to 2023, he required women to submit revealing photos or videos as part of the recruiting process. Once in France, the women found their images used online to solicit sexual services, facing debts imposed by the trafficking ring. Additionally, Fernandez was fined about 1,750 mil pesos, legal minimum monthly wages. Okay, in arrest news, a Peruvian man was arrested in Medellin for sexually exploiting minors, having promised one minor 200 mil pesos for sexual acts. Mayor Federico Gutierrez reported the arrest, followed by a citizen's tip and collaboration from the Child Protection Police and the prosecutor's office. The minor's rights were restored, and the site of the crime was temporarily sealed. This incident underscores a significant rise in child exploitation, with arrests by the Special Child and Adolescent Protection Unit increasing by over 160% this year and over 1,000% for foreigners. Authorities remain dedicated to fighting the sexual and commercial exploitation of young ones. Medellin has introduced a new measure to combat child sexual exploitation, including an anonymous WhatsApp line for citizens to report suspicious activity. The secure line 324-574-3647 allows people to send text messages, photos, or videos, which will be promptly addressed by authorities. A new specialized group against sexual exploitation and trafficking in persons has also been formed to investigate and prosecute offenders while supporting victims. The initiative focuses on high-risk areas like El Poblado, Laureles Estadio, and La Candelaria, with increased patrols and efforts to protect at-risk minors. So far, 139 minors have been assisted this year. Now, at the end of this video, I'm going to let you hear what Manuel Villa says. He's the Secretary of Security and Coexistence in Medellin. I'm going to let you hear what he says in English. It's just a short video, but I'll play it at the end, so stick around to the end. In transportation news, Satana is launching new air routes to connect the Valle de Cauca region in Colombia with other remote municipalities in the country. These new routes aim to promote economic and tourist development, improve air mobility, and facilitate the integration of remote communities. The routes will be operated by B-1900 aircraft, which have a capacity for 19 passengers and will be available starting September 23rd. The ticket prices range from 182 to 203 mil pesos. It's great to see an airline like Satana prioritizing social responsibility and community integration through their services. By connecting these remote areas, they are helping to promote regional development and strengthen territorial cohesion. Okay, in tourism news, domestic tourism in Colombia has declined by 24.9%, raising concerns in the travel sector. While foreign tourism has seen growth with a 3.11 million non-resident visitor increase in the first half of 2024, domestic tourism continues to struggle. Key issues include weak hotel dynamics, economic challenges, and security concerns on local roads. The Colombian Hotel and Tourism Association reported a 3.29 drop in hotel occupancy rates this year, with 19 out of 21 regions experiencing declines. Rising competition from short-stay accommodations and decreased household consumption are also impacting local tourism. Industry leaders are calling for tax reforms and safety improvements to revive domestic travel. In international news, President Gustavo Petro failed to attend a scheduled meeting with Colombians in New York during his U.S. tour. The event held at the La Guardia Community College was intended to address housing and economic issues for Colombians abroad, but Petro's absence was explained as preparation for his upcoming UN speech. Instead, a delegation led by the Minister of Environment, Susana Muhammad, represented the government. Attendance at the event was low, and some attendees, including Ricardo Emilio Barco, expressed disappointment on social media. Petro's U.S. trip includes meetings on peace processes, climate change, and a speech at the UN General Assembly on September 24th. In U.S.-Colombia relations, the U.S. will assist Colombia in ensuring President Gustavo Petro's security after claims of an assassination plot, according to Colombia's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Luis Gilberto Murillo. These concerns follow President Petro's allegations that there are plans to both oust and kill him. The United States Embassy in Bogota confirmed that these threats are credible. Petro, Colombia's first leftist president, has faced significant opposition to his reforms, increasing political tension since his 2022 election. While no sitting Colombian president has ever been assassinated, the country's history of political violence raises concerns. Murillo emphasized that U.S.-Colombia operation will focus on protecting Petro and combating criminal networks. Okay, regarding the influencers that were expelled in Provenza, the Medellin's mayor's office responded to a viral video in which a private security guard expelled young women from Provenza due to their attire. The security secretary, Manuel Villa Mejia, clarified that the city was not involved in the incident and there is no dress code in Medellin. The guard claimed the order came from the public administration, but Villa Mejia emphasized that public spaces cannot be restricted without regulation. He affirmed the city's support for private security to ensure safety, but stressed that the actions of the video were illegal and unconstitutional. Merchants in Provenza clarified that their private security's role is to maintain safety and assist visitors. Okay, in nightlife news, 7 bars in Medellin are vying for a spot on the top 100 bars worldwide in a competition run by the International Nightlife Association. 3 bars located in the Provincia Carrera 70 and Las Palmas areas include Bar Chiquita, N Rooftop, La Oculto, Dulcinea, Discoteca Brutal, La Chula, and Mal Bora Bora. People can vote online until October 1st. Mayor Federico Gutierrez encourages Medellin residents to vote, highlighting the city's commitment to safe, responsible nightlife tourism. Medellin's tourism has surged with an increase of 26% in foreign visitors in 2024 compared to 2023. In more tourism news, Medellin is experiencing a tourism boom in 2024 with a 26% increase in foreign visitors. Between January and August, 1,192,623 international tourists arrived via Jose Maria Cordova Airport compared to 950,743 during the same period in 2023. This surge is supported by Medellin's strong air connectivity with over 5,400 flights per month, including connections to 29 domestic cities and 13 countries. Tourists primarily visit for leisure, 97.6%, and top destinations include the escalators of Comuna 13 RV Park and the Botanical Garden. Medellin's growing popularity is solidifying its status as a prime global destination. Okay, last story is in Cartagena. Cartagena de Indias has become Colombia's top romantic destination, especially for weddings, honeymoons, and vow renewals. Known for its historic center and stunning beaches, Cartagena is a favorite among locals and foreigners. Each wedding brings an estimated economic boost of USD 20,000 to 50,000, benefiting hotels, restaurants, event planners, and more. Recognized by the World Travel Awards, Cartagena is praised as a top honeymoon destination in Latin America. The city's charm, colonial temples, boutique hotels, and cultural experiences make it ideal for romantic celebrations. Okay, so one last thing, I wanted to make sure that I showed you the video from the Secretary of Security, Manuel Villa Mejia. He goes over, this is about 3 to 4 minutes, but he goes over exactly what's going on in the city as far as the new WhatsApp line to call when you see someone offending the young ones. Let's jump into it.
A secure WhatsApp line that we've launched
So that
citizens can report quickly but also safely and efficiently any case where they suspect there might be sexual and commercial exploitation of children and adolescents. That WhatsApp line is 324-574-3635. And through this line, we've been receiving reports and addressing cases. And several of these cases have led to the arrest of individuals who were exploiting some of our children and adolescents sexually and commercially. You know that recently, when we took office, we launched a campaign with the mayor called "Don't Even Try, It's a Crime." And that campaign is progressing. Today, we want to thank the citizens for heeding the call. Reports have increased, but we want to continue emphasizing that reporting the crime of sexual and commercial exploitation of children and adolescents is truly about protecting them. We want citizens to always be vigilant so that together we can protect, support, and care for our children. At the slightest hint of exploitation, don't hesitate to call either 123 or this WhatsApp line we've opened so that we can respond promptly and efficiently. In response to this prioritized crime, we've created a specialized task force dedicated exclusively to addressing this issue with specialized prosecutors, with dedicated judicial police, with the team from the Police for Children and Adolescents, with staff from the Security Secretariat, dedicated analysts to address this phenomenon, and in coordination with other departments such as the Social Inclusion Secretariat, the Education Secretariat, the Women's Secretariat, and other migration agencies, and CBF, among others. And this group, which is the Gazette Group, a specialized group against sexual exploitation and human trafficking. We've already been working in the field in a coordinated manner and getting results. It's a group focused on handling these cases day and night. With this group, we respond promptly and efficiently to the respective reports. With this group, we also activate the process to restore the rights of our children and teenagers who are caught in exploitation and trafficking. We're not only targeting the predators, but also the structures that drive this crime. With this group, we also try to go into the areas to prevent any criminal activity related to the sexual and commercial exploitation of children and teenagers. Thirdly, we created the Parceras program. Parceras is a new program in this administration that falls under the larger Parceros program, but Parceras is dedicated solely to helping girls and women, especially those in vulnerable situations in context of prostitution or in context of sexual and commercial exploitation of children and teenagers. What we aim to do with this program is to lend a hand to those girls and women, to support them so that they can freely build a life project where they can truly dream and achieve those dreams, to provide social support both to them and their families, their sons or daughters, and to be able to tell them that we are here to protect them.
So there you go. You're up to date with the latest news out of Medellin, Colombia, and Colombia as a whole. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to travel, but travel safe. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Right quick. If you need to have things shipped to Colombia, shipped to someone else, or shipped to yourself to Colombia from the United States, make sure you reach out to CaribbeanShipper.com. CaribbeanShipper.com. The contact information is coming next. Join me on social media. I am dcbornrob official on Instagram. I am dcbornrob official 1 on TikTok. I am dcbornrob O on Twitter. Don't be like this guy right here.
You're just so stupid.
I had to send you a video to let you know you're so stupid. That's right. Don't be like this guy right here. Join me on social media. Headed to Medellin, Colombia? See my guy Andres with Nomad Travel for safe airport pickups and drop-offs and tours. Contact information in the description below. If you're in Medellin and you need dental work done, from a basic cleaning to major reconstructive surgery, come see my guy, Dr. Carlos Maury. Contact information in the description below.
Thanks for hitting like. You did the right thing by hitting like. Thanks for hitting like. Thanks for hitting like. DC Born Rob.